Okay, so we're here to play some Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, but we're not really interested in all these fancy little moves or whatever. No, we're here for the graffiti. We're here to look at all the hand styles and throwies, and we're here to navigate this awful camera system that is so hard to use. But look at this first throwy we got pulled up here in the very first level of the very first Tony Hawk. Naturally, we're Nyjah Houston over here. Of course, who else would we be? The only skateboarder that exists these days. Look at this work. Beautiful fill-in. Very realistic. Big fan. All these hand styles down here are looking very sick too. That yellow frowny face. But the fill-in on this DEL over here, actually this whole throwy is beautiful. The way that arrow goes through the D into the E to create the E. Real cool stuff. Big fan as Nyjah takes the seat to take a look at Vert's piece. Big hollow throwy. Easy, simple, not bad. Right beside Blong over here. And the first of many D variants, or JD, the blue variant over here. Now, one of the things I love to see that makes a video game feel like a real world environment is if there's like the feel of real graffiti writers running around in it. And one of the ways that you can tell that there's real graffiti writers is if there's variants of their tag. Different colors, different letters. But over here, you see this isn't really a variant of Vert's. This is just like a copy and paste, which you don't actually see a whole lot of in this game. Well, you do see it a bit, but not as much as in other games with graffiti that we've seen on the channel. But I'll forgive this Vert one for being a copy and paste because it is just like a hollow throwy that is kind of easy to replicate like that. And one of the things that you'll notice in this game are real names being used. Look at Adam and Gabe over here. Like, we want some representation. But one that's really hard to see, just snuck in here, is this egg hollow throwy that I really like. There's so much personality and so much character in this egg throwy. Very impressed. And this warehouse has tons of stuff. MDC, Murder Death Crew, with that really quick fill-in, real world style. Big fan of that. Check out this wall. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well done, everybody. Whoever did the graffiti design in this game really put some time, attention, and care into it, because this feels like a real place. Not so much copy and paste that it takes you out of it. The hand styles all over the place. The slapdash, really quick throwies mixed alongside these like really high detailed pieces and wild styles up here. Here we got Christian, another real name making an appearance. There it is, Christian, awesome. We got Josh, we got Work, we got Guang, blue variant. But one of the other ways that we can tell variants other than just the color, see how we got Work here in red and this style, and then right here, where we started, completely different style. Makes me feel like Work is a real writer in this fucking universe. And what is this? Is this, what do I see? Another Work variant, this time a more bubbly, throwy, beautiful stuff. I feel like I am a part of this universe. And here's the Work variant in green. Seems like Work really owns this warehouse. Tears throwy above it, really nice. And then Longworth over here. Interesting, old school, Western font. Anyway, let's go to the next spot. The next spot with graffiti is the mall level. And if we look over here, here's another real name, Josh with a nice little throwy. And there's a yellow D variant. Big fan. Oh, it looks like Adam and Gabe came and hit this spot here too. Copy and paste, but only getting docked marginal points because you're going down a hill. You're not going to notice that. There's another yellow D variant right there. Kind of a copy and paste action though. But as we go through the mall, we'll start to see lots of pieces, lots of stuff, but there are two really good spots in the mall. The first spot is just down this hill over here in here. Look at this wonderful graffiti cathedral. Yeah, I'm seeing a couple copy and pastes, Adam and Gabe in particular, but a lot of 101s as well. I love all of these pieces that are above this like quarter pipe over here. Alvarez is the legend in the neighborhood. You see that quick ice cream cone too? Man, I love it. All the varying degrees of skill and style. These eyes above the exit sign. All of these pieces over here. SM4. Whew! This is a wonderful spot. They definitely got some real writers in on the action here somehow. Either people that used to do graffiti as a kid, now they're game developers, or they like actually sought out graffiti writers. Because this is real legit stuff. Like this zombie head here, notice how it doesn't have like all the detail. It feels really quick. There's some gaps in the paint. It's beautiful. You can see the texture behind the wall, Gwang, even though it's a little bit of a copy paste thing. Really cool stuff. And we see all these pieces as we go down here. There's only one other spot in the mall that I want to show you here. It's just past this corridor here. Yeah, there's a couple good things here. High quality work, good character work, but this is the spot. Even though, sure, there is a couple copy and pastes, but Faz, Tom Jack, Kev, Gig, these are real writers, people, and you can't convince me otherwise. Tom Jack is amazing. I love this one. Hollywood, Trist, the Trist one, and Gurn, amazing. Or Jern, whatever, Kern. The Sublime font over here. Pretty fun stuff. John Otto! Take a look at this wall before we move on. These are beautiful. The red MF, Relish. You know what? I'm relishing in this. And then Nick with the really quick throwy right here. God damn, so good. So good indeed. My favorite piece in this whole fucking cathedral, though, is this here. Beef. With the sinewy texture on the 3D. Love that detail. So many high quality graffiti pieces here. Like, look at this wild style thing over here. Incredible, dude. Zuni. This giant owl thing. Gosh darn it, people. Next spot. In these graffiti videos, I really like to take a look at what's going on in the cities. And I'll tell you, the city in Tony Hawk 1 Remake is off to a really good start. You seeing all this beautiful stuff? You seeing what I'm seeing? Plow. I love this one. There's so much character in those letters. That is absolutely stunning. Gets you started off in such a nice spot with so many good pieces. One of one, stuff I haven't seen before. Just adorning these streets. But then the city really doesn't have too much more to offer. There's a few things here and there. A couple really nice hand styles over here. There's just one other spot I want to show you that is the only real graffiti spot, I think, in this level other than the very start. And that's up through this glass right here. We got Fafard. We got Mason, we got Matthew, we got Mick, we got Joey, so good. Nicholas, love the toxic nature of Nicholas's piece over here, really nice. All right, next spot. All right, we're going to the streets of San Francisco, and right away, I am so impressed. Yeah, these two are both copy and pasted, I've seen those, but in this series, there are so many dumpsters that do not get tagged. But look what we see right in front of us. This is the most beautiful dumpster I've seen in a video game so far. This is gorgeous. This is everything I'd ever want to see in a dumpster in real life, in a video game. This is incredible. This is S tier, S plus even. I am in love with this dumpster. All these other pieces are all right. They're decent. But this thing is the absolute centerpiece of my life. Oh, now we have Vert coming out here to San Francisco, this time coloring in their piece. I like it. Very cool. Nice fill in. Really cool wild style there. But now we're going to go through the streets. And what are we going to see? Nothing on these mailboxes. Huge disappointment. Has these poles. Huge disappointment with the poles. No slappies, no tags, not a fan. Windows got tagged though, I like that. A little big for a hand style, but it works for me. This is a good wall. You see how some of the tags are very vibrant and then these ones are very worn away. I feel like they're lived graffiti, you know? Oh, it looks like Jen hit this spot pretty hard. And then a whole bunch of fucking hand styles over top of it. Very disrespectful. Woo! Nigel Houston, everybody. The only living skateboarder. This is a skate shop, so this doesn't count as graffiti, okay? This is a commissioned piece outside of the skate shop. We're not counting that. I wonder who they hired. Grebel? Alright. I like the fucking gradient on that Grebel. Well, it turns out that that was the last spot, because we're only doing Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 right now. So, what did you think of the graffiti in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1? I'm pretty interested to go into Pro Skater 2 to see if they got all the same writers and all the same pieces and that kind of thing. So if that's the kind of content you'd be interested in seeing, let me know down below. I have a lot of fun doing these graffiti spot videos. There are so many games that do graffiti well, so many games that do graffiti poorly, and I'm so stoked to start exploring them on this channel. Alright everybody, have a good one.